How's it going, guys? John, the Basic Expert here. I thought for this week, I took last week off because of Thanksgiving, which, by the way, I hope you all had a pleasant and lovely Thanksgiving with family, that you didn't have too many religious or political arguments at your table, but you had a good time. Maybe you had a little bit of a few arguments, sometimes it's good to hash things out. But, I wanted to sort of make a quick video, and sorry if the audio quality is a little different or odd this time. I'm recording it just straight with my phone, so pretty low tech recording of this way. But I wanted to make a video sort of showing your options for print on demand for Wight-Box. If you missed the box set, because I got my final proofs in, I think they look pretty good. There were a few errors in here that I had to change, but they're pretty minor. They're just like layout issues. And so I thought it'd be cool to kind of show some options that I have and kind of go show that off in this video so that you can kind of see where things are going and what will be going on. So these were printed via Lulu, and I am going to I haven't got proofs for them yet. I haven't even bothered to set it up yet because I'm not fulfilling through DTRPG for the print-on-demand books, but it will be fulfilled through Lulu for Kickstarter people because I just think the quality at Lulu is better than the quality at DriveThruRPG. No offense to DriveThruRPG, it's just Lulu. For one, Lulu does matte covers, which I appreciate matte covers over glossy covers personally, and DriveThruRPG only does glossy covers. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. Print quality is better, I think, at Lulu as well, just significantly better. Each book looks pretty good. You can see the back of them here. And I think there's like a slight paper texture that I put on the cover, which I think looks cool. Book 2 looks good as well. This one did have one error in it, which I did fix eventually. So this is the monsters and treasure thing. So you have like your monster stat blocks here, and in the back here. Oh, and as you can see, I got all of your guys' names in here too. But you have a lot of your magic items and explanations, rollable tables for magic items and how to use those and everything in book 2. So this one covers how to make characters. This one covers monsters. This is like your rules on how to play. This one turned out pretty good too. I'm pretty happy with how all these turned out. They look good. So I'm hoping that you guys that ordered Pod will enjoy these. And one cool thing. Well, let me get these out of the way. It's I need to put it in a case or something to roll it. But I got this printed via my web store, which is through Fourth Wall. They can do posters, and I thought it would be really cool to be able to offer a poster. And this is going to be about the size. This is the size that it will fold up. I think it's going to quad fold the way it's laid out. But this will roughly be the size of what the game board will be. And it looks pretty good. I think that the print quality looks pretty good. It's nice, thick poster paper. It's not like it's cheap paper. I think the print quality looks pretty good. I think I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby or something and buy a cheap poster frame for it so I can put it inside of it. Because I think it'd be cool to have this in a poster frame with an acrylic cover. And then I've done this before in the past where you can sort of dry erase over the top of it. I've done that before. And I think that'd make for a good use of it and also help straighten it out a little bit. I think I'm going to also offer a bigger version. I'm going to upload the art because the art is huge. The art for this, I made it double the size that I needed to because that's just how I work with printing. Sometimes it's always easier to shrink down rather than to blow things up because blowing things up, you get bad pixelation and stuff like that. So I'm going to see if I can upload art to make it even bigger. And if I can do that, then I will. But the link to this, I will put the link to be able to purchase this right now if you want on my Fourth Wall. They'll probably actually be part of the video below as far as like a tagged product is concerned. So I think that I think things are turning out pretty good. The print-on-demand, I'm going to try and get the order in this week for you backers, for you supporters of the Kickstarter. I'm going to try and get the orders in this week for this, and I'm going to try and get the art submitted, the final art submitted for the box set this week as well, to get that rolling this month to be on track for fulfillment next year, either in January or February at some point. I think I said February, but I can't remember. I try to give myself some leeway on the box set. I've been a little late on the PDFs and on these print-on-demand books, but there was some extra things that got in the way, as is usually the case with these kinds of projects. It is what it is. It's how it goes. But all in all, I'm quite happy the way things are going with it. I'm hopeful that by the end of this month, who knows with how shipping will go at Lulu and with lots of people, obviously postal services and shipping is a mess during this time of year. But it is what it is. You'll either be getting it at the end of this month or the start of January, the pod books will come in. And that'll be everyone. So if you ordered just the pod set, print-on-demand set, or if you ordered the King set, which comes with 6 sets of these, so you could pass them out to players or have multiple sets at your table, I'll ship all those out so that you at least have something to play with. And again, if you want this map, I will have a link to this below, as well as probably, again, attached to this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you're excited for Wight-Box. I'm excited to finally bring this to you guys. And I thought it'd be a good video to kind of show where I'm at with it and what you can expect, and some print-on-demand options that I think eventually, like if you buy this map and you get the set of books or print your own, you'll have a very cool retro set that you can play with your friends and have some cool adventures, because these books have everything you need to run fantastical style 0E 1974 style D&D war games, right? So I'm quite happy to bring this to everyone and to have you guys experience, hopefully maybe 0E in a way you've not experienced it before. I'm hoping that this brings something unique to the table, a unique interpretation, a unique way, a unique perspective of implementing certain things that people maybe haven't seen before. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you like this kind of content, like, subscribe, share the video. You can support as a YouTube supporter, as a YouTube member, or on my Patreon. Links to all that below. And just liking and subscribing is a big help to me as well. Check out my other stuff on DTRPG or on my website, where you can get this as well as other things like my album or my Bandcamp. Go to my Bandcamp and get my music album for Wight-Box, which for backers as well, a lot of those extra downloadable stuff, the add-ons, will go out soon, hopefully, once we get this stuff sorted. Just a side note. But anyways, like, subscribe, share the video. That helps the channel out greatly and keeps me motivated and excited to make more content. Pretty boring, light fare video, but I think it's cool to show off what I'm working on. It's my channel, and I don't really actually talk enough about what I do, I think, probably to my own detriment. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.